Friends, what if, on this very day, mysterious animals are hidden deep within the Amazon jungle? And is it possible that creatures thought to be extinct for millions of years, like the plesiosaurus, are still alive in some remote lake? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you some photos that provide solid evidence of the existence of these mysterious animals. Number 7. Loch Ness Monster Friends. For the past 1,500 years, some people have been claiming to see a monster in a lake called Loch Ness in Scotland. Initially, this story was considered just a myth, but on July 22, 1933, a couple was passing by the Loch Ness lake when they saw a creature raise its neck out of the water, and it looked exactly like a dinosaur. Witnessing this, George Spicer asked his wife to take a photo of the monster. Well, their photo turned the age-old myth into something real. After this photo came out, sonar scanning was done in Loch Ness Lake, which detected some moving object inside. Although the monster wasn't clearly visible, some people believe it isn't a monster, but a marine reptile named Plesiosaurus from the Cretaceous period. Another reason some people believe it resembles a Plesiosaurus is that these reptiles were not flat-chested, meaning they could only breathe underwater for a limited time. And after that, they would resurface and raise their long noses above the water. Well, around 66 million years ago, due to an asteroid impact, they went extinct. But according to one theory, the Loch Ness monster might actually be a plesiosaurus that survived the impact by hiding in the deep sea. Number 6. Mappingari Friends. The name Mappingari comes from the Guarani language, meaning roaring animal or forest beast. This is a monster that many Amazonian tribes claim to have seen. According to these tribes, this monster has only one eye and its mouth is located on its stomach. They also believe that once, a powerful shaman disobeyed the gods, and the gods cursed him and turned him into a beast, which is now known as the Mappingari. According to science, this beast is considered nothing more than a myth. But the story comes from the early 1920s, when some researchers found an old camera under the trees in the Amazon forest, which contained some blurry, unexplained photos. Well, these two pictures that you're seeing now were found in that camera. In the first photo, you can see an unidentified mysterious animal. The second photo is a bit blurry, but it clearly shows a creature with a camel-like back. Well, whose camera was this? And who were these mysterious animals captured in it? This remains an unsolved mystery. Number 5. Beast of Bodman Moor Friends. This story dates back to the 1970s when, in the moors of England, a creature used to attack humans or animals every night. Villagers reported that the creature looked like a black panther and had yellow eyes, but it was neither a puma nor a panther. Because of this, it started being referred to as the Beast of Bodmin Moor. From its footprints, it was evident that this couldn't have been a common animal. In Cornwall, people were so terrified of this beast that they wouldn't step outside at night, but some people managed to secretly capture photos of it, which you can also see on the screen. Due to the limitations of 90s cameras, the images aren't of high quality, but in this one photo, it's clear that this is neither a tiger nor a puma, because its stripe pattern is completely unique. Number 4. Blue Tiger of China Friends. In the series List of Photos of Extinct Animals, I've shown you several tigers that went extinct due to human actions. Normally, you may have seen this big animal in its natural color, but have you ever seen a blue-colored tiger? Well, some people consider this a subspecies of the tiger, but that's purely a myth, because the blue tiger of China, or Maltese tiger, is not a separate species of tiger. But yes, the photo you are seeing now is of a real blue-colored tiger. In fact, these are extremely rare tigers whose skin color turned bluish due to genetic mutations. Just like pigmentation causes some animals to turn white, in the same way, pigment changes cause these tigers' fur to appear grayish-blue. These are considered among the rarest real animals in the world. Number 3. Yeti and Bigfoot Friends. You must have heard about the famous 10-foot-tall human-like ape known in Himalayan culture as the Yeti or abominable snowman because it is completely white from head to toe and lives in the high mountains of the Himalayas. In North America, however, this relative is known as Bigfoot. According to Americans, Bigfoot looks exactly like an ape, and some people believe it could be the extinct Gigantopithecus, which used to be up to 10 feet tall. But while Bigfoot is considered a human threat, Gigantopithecus was believed to be herbivorous. Well, these creatures are said to have gone extinct nearly 300,000 years ago, which is why this story is often considered fiction. However, in 1967, a video allegedly recorded a real Bigfoot, though it was later revealed to be fake. Still, many mysterious photos of Bigfoot exist today, and while some people think they're fake, many Americans still firmly believe in its existence. Number 2. Thylo Friends. I previously told you about the famous extinct thylacines, who carried their babies in pouches like kangaroos. But have you ever seen a lion that carries its babies in a pouch? Meet the prehistoric Thylo, also known as the marsupial lion. They lived around 2 million years ago in the regions of Australia. In size, they were similar to modern cougars. Well, even though they didn't look much like lions, they were far more powerful hunters than modern-day lions. They were carnivorous animals that hunted using their strong biting jaws. Sadly, they went extinct around 46,000 years ago, shortly after humans arrived in Australia. Today, their fossils continue to be discovered across Australia. Unfortunately, since cameras didn't exist back then, we only have illustrations of this creature. Number 1. Orang Pendek. Friends, Orang Pendek are human ape-like creatures believed to inhabit the forests of Sumatra, Indonesia. According to Indonesians, they are about 3 to 5 feet tall and have orange or reddish-brown fur. Although these creatures are considered mythical, some Indonesians firmly believe in their existence and claim that Orang Pendek are extremely shy, which is why they avoid appearing in front of humans and only come out in the forest at night. Some people claim to have seen them with their own eyes. Well, skeptics consider them nothing more than illusions because Indonesia is also home to orangutans, which are orange monkeys. So, it's possible that someone saw an orangutan standing at night, and that's how the stories of Orang Pendek began. But the reality may be that it's none other than an extinct human species called Homo floresiensis, which lived about 50,000 years ago. Their first fossil was discovered in Indonesia in 2003, and perhaps that's why Indonesians refer to them as Orang Pendek. You can also see a photo of this human species on your screen. Well, that's all for today's video. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and comment. And for more such videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel.